So you guys know Ark Mobile, the game Ark Survival that you can play on your phones, was released back in March, and pretty much they are coming out with some really major updates now. Finally, like 6 months later, they have some updates, so I have some really good news for all you Ark Mobile players out there. So within the next few months, starting now pretty much, they're going to be coming out with a ton of new things that's really good for Ark Survival on mobile, and also some things that have just been implemented that you guys might not even know about. So before I get into the community forums where they kind of talked about everything that they're going to release or that they have already released, pretty much if you guys have already seen this, it's called Play Ark Mobile. It's like the official Ark Survival mobile website or YouTube channel thingy, and pretty much they put like a ton of updates and all that stuff, everything that they're doing on here, and it's obviously not like HD 1080p amazing quality or super good productions or whatever. They're just like made quickly, but they do help you out, and they're made by the Ark developers. So what they did about a week ago was release a video talking about a new console or admin console, which you can actually buy or purchase on Ark Mobile, which allows you to have admin commands just like on single player on Xbox, PS4, or PC. You know how you guys can kind of like type in admin commands to level your character up or spawn in new things, but you guys can actually get the God console or the admin console. So just watch this video. An Ark developer actually explains how to use it and what it really is.
And you're going to find the God console in your function bar right here. There's God console. You tap on that and you have access to all these different cheats as well as resources that you can spawn in. So we're going to go ahead and build a little base today using these cheats, and then I'm also going to show you how you can use them to level up a brand new tame and get some tames rather easily.
So I know this is a little bit late, but I'm just getting to it now. Only 76,000 people have seen this, and I know millions of people play Ark, so I wanted to get it out there a little bit more. So here's a little picture of everything that they pretty much added in August, and then there's September, October, and December, and all that good stuff. But I'm just going to go through, and they wrote a little article, not really article, but just like bulletin notes, I guess, and I'm going to go over what they said. But first, we have a quote from the developer here. He says, "Hello there, fellow survivors. Our entire team has been hard at work creating new game content, fixing bugs, and adding compatibility for more devices. With so much still coming to the game this year, we thought now would be a great time to show what's on the horizon for Ark Survival Evolved on iOS and Android. As always, please keep in mind that all features and dates are subject to change." Okay, so let's get right into it. So for our first thing, from August, so this was just released, or everything in here is already released at this moment on Ark Mobile if you guys want to check it out. So cave and obelisk building restrictions on PvP. We will be disabling cave and obelisk building on PvP servers in the interest of creating a fair and balanced multiplayer environment. These areas will not follow the PvE building rule set. So you guys all know the Baryonyx. If you play on Xbox, PC, or PS4, it's already in the game right now, but they were just adding it into Ark Mobile, which is actually pretty sick. And mobile save slots and cloud saves on single player. Guys, this is a big one. I know a lot of you guys are messaging me privately to my business email, which is usually meant for business, but if you guys have a question, you can email it. But you guys were asking me, like, I just deleted the Ark app, and my save is gone. Like, I lost everything on my single player world. I'm like, I had no clue. I didn't know that it actually did that, but it makes sense since you are deleting the app. It's not like all the worlds are going to stay backed up or anything. So you have 3 local save slots where you can back up the single player and save it on your device. And then you have a cloud slot just in case you delete the app or something happens to the local save. You have another one in the cloud, which is awesome. So it's September 3rd at the moment, and at the time of me recording this, nothing in September has come out yet, but it may have already if you guys are watching this later on. But for September, the device compatibility, the Moto G5S, the Samsung J7 Prime, it's coming. We are adding support for more Android devices. So it looks like they're going to be adding more support, and Ark is going to be more compatible with a ton of new devices on Android. So on iOS at the moment, Ark is really smooth. Like, it doesn't really matter the device. I had an iPhone SE, it worked really smoothly on that. Now I have an iPhone X and it still works really smoothly on that. Probably even smoother than that. Next we have tribe scoring. This point-based system will be rolled out on all servers with a constantly refreshing leaderboard. We'll discuss more details as we get closer, but Alpha tribes should definitely expect to work harder to maintain their positions at the top. Guys, this seems awesome. They should honestly add this in to Ark Survival on Xbox and PS4 and PC. I don't know why they don't. So a point-based system where you kind of have leaderboards and you have to compete against each other and other tribes. That sounds awesome. It gives the game like some sense of, I want to win, like I need to be on top. So it makes the game have more of a goal, which is actually super sick. Like they should add that in, and I'm glad to see it coming to Ark Mobile, and hopefully in the future they'll add that into Xbox, PS4, and PC. So in September, the Iguana Dog. So also in September, the Iguanodon. It looks like the Iguanodon is going to be added into the game. That is awesome. The Iguanodon is really good for getting seeds, if you guys don't know. You just eat some plants and you get some seeds, and it's much easier if you're trying to get a certain seed, like a rock carrot or something like that. So those are coming in. That's awesome. I'm glad to see they're actually putting a ton of new creatures in, or at least a few of them. So also the Purlovia, it's also being added. So you guys all know what the Purlovia is, hopefully, if you played Ark before. But for everyone who doesn't, it's pretty much a tame that kind of burrows underground, and it kind of hides. It makes it look like I guess a dirt patch on the ground, but really it's a tame. Like you can own it and you can hide stuff in it. So it's awesome. It's like a hidden treasure chest. But also brutal difficulty servers are being added. So hard servers aren't providing enough of a challenge. This new difficulty setting will lower XP gains and spawn even higher level creatures all over the island. So it looks like they're going to be making some server settings a little bit harder. So obviously it's optional. If you want to use it, you can, or if not, you don't have to. Also, public PvX servers. September will see the launch of fresh PvX servers without requiring Primal Pass. These servers will have crafting stations turned back on. So that sounds very good, guys. New PvX servers are being added, and you don't even need the Primal Pass. So look out for that. On top of that, the creature collars. Give your favorite tame some bling with the all-new collar cosmetic available in multiple styles. Take your direwolf for a strut in the spikes. Let your Rex walk proud with a shiny new bandana. So that sounds awesome, guys. You guys can actually give your tames collars. So I mean, this game is getting just hilarious. Like you can do all these little things. So in October, November, and December, they don't really specify like what day or what date. They just said sometime in that range. They're going to be adding some new things as well. So the private server rental. You will be able to rent a private server for you and your friends to play on. We intend to launch a cheaper limited capacity option in addition to the standard 60-player server size. Boys, that is awesome. You can rent your own server now. You can play with your friends, just you guys on your own server instead of having to go on multiplayer or just single player. You can rent your own one, which is awesome. Like, I don't know, should I rent one for you guys out there if you guys play on mobile? But on top of that, the server refresh. As some older servers continue to maintain low player populations, they will be merged with newer ones to make room for fresh server rollouts. Boys, we are adding in some new servers, or maybe they're just wiping the old ones. Well, it says server refresh, so most likely wiping out the old ones and adding in new ones. So that's awesome. It looks like we're gonna have some new room for new players. So you guys should get on Ark Mobile if you haven't already. It's literally free, so anyone can play it. It's awesome. So on top of that, it looks like they're gonna be adding more creature and TLC updates to the game. So you guys all know the TLC patches 1, 2, and 3 that were added to Ark Survival on Xbox, PS4, and PC. And in these, they added a ton of new things, like they revamped the dinos, or a few dinos. They gave them new abilities and a ton of new things, like coloring and all that cool stuff. So it looks like they're going to be rolling that out to Ark Mobile, which seems awesome. So in August, there's the list of everything that's being added. What really sticks out to me is the admin console, just because like that's the next big thing, guys. You can actually just have fun on Ark Mobile. Maybe play with your friends with the server rentals that are coming out and just have some fun on there. Like, that's awesome. You can finally do that on Ark Mobile. Along with the PvX servers, those sound super sick. You got new servers coming out, so all you guys can go play on them. And then in September, what really sticks out to me is most likely the what sticks out to me in September, in addition to just the new animals coming out, or new dinos rather, there's also the device compatibility, which really sticks out because finally they're like trying to get it on every platform and make sure that it runs smoothly on those platforms. So hopefully a lot more Android people can play it once they, you know, make it compatible with every device. And then on top of that, in October through December, they're adding in new private servers. That's what sticks out to me in that time frame. It's awesome. Like, finally you guys can just freaking play with your friends and have private servers. Another really small thing that stuck out though in October through December is that they're going to be adding in the TLC updates, because I mean, that's just awesome, guys. Like, they're finally like focusing on making the game like more enjoyable and adding in little things that make the game much better. So that's awesome, and it's not like they just abandoned Arc Mobile once they released it. Like they've been working on it, they're adding updates, and they have it all scheduled out too, which is the most important part and the best part about it. So hopefully all these updates do come and the dates don't really like get delayed like always, but that would be awesome. But anyways, I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow in my next video. Peace.
Send it. Tell me the price, I'll spend it. If I don't pick up my phone, bitch, don't get offended. I got lots of fans and they in the attendance, and I started from the bottom and this is my ascension. Send it. Just popped a couple Xanax, shit is hitting me real hard and I'm starting to panic. I'm tired of my bitch, she's always